Yo, welcome in everyone. Today we're doing our episode 10 of our podcast, What the Hell We're Doing, featuring Cappy, part of the Gavin Magnus, Joe fam. He's an amazing influencer, and he's part of the YouTube genre of making YouTube videos. So please, welcome in our first guest today, Cappy. And if you guys want to be part of the podcast today, please feel free, I can't speak. Please feel free to join the Discord. Cappy is an amazing influencer and stuff like that. So please, welcome in Cappy. How are you doing?
I'm good. Thanks for having me.
So we first start off with
Yeah.
your background. How about that? Tell us about your YouTube and stuff like that.
Alright, so I started my... watching a lot of it I was watching a lot of big YouTubers at the time. I'd say like around 2016 when Vine was getting over, and I was watching a lot of the bigger YouTubers come onto the platform. And then I started watching some people like Casey Neistat, and then Logan Paul came along. At the time, he was really popular. A lot of other people came, and I was like, yo, this could be cool. So I tried it, and I did it, and it was something that I just really enjoyed. So I started doing it for a long time. And I had friends come over and do it with me, and I just thought overall it worked really well, and I enjoyed it. Like I've been doing it for a long time. I haven't stopped it once. Like I love doing it every day. I wake up, I'm like, oh, I want to do this for this, maybe change something else to make it more unique to me, or and creative. So I don't know. I just every day I wake up, I'm motivated and happy and excited to do it. So I mean, I've never had anything else ever I want to do. I mean, I do a little acting too, but YouTube mainly, I was like, bro, this is something I could do for myself, and I could be like, I could make it as creative as I want and bring people involved and be like, this is my world. And I love, co-direct type things like that. And I like a lot. So I just, that's pretty much the start of when I was like, yay, I could do YouTube. But yeah, that's pretty much my view on that.
Tell us about your new movie, King Kong vs. Godzilla.
So I was just gonna say that, yo, I'm hype about that because today the trailer just came out for that. So I was checking it earlier. I was like, I was in that. But yeah, so that movie, I have it's a smaller role obviously for me. It's more like I'm just friends with one of the main characters up there. It's nothing huge. It's not a big role. I mean, it's a big movie, so I mean, to get anything in that, anyways, I'm happy and I'm stoked. But yeah, I just that's because that's why I have nothing on that IMBDM thing. What I can even say it. I don't have anything on it yet because nothing has come out with me in it yet. You know what I mean? That's the first movie. I think big movie that's gonna come out. I think the Yes Day. I have a Yes Day movie. I'm also friends with one of the main kids. It's called Yes Day. It's coming out on Netflix. I think March 12th, something like that. That's gonna be. I'm in that. So that's gonna come out a week or two right before the King Kong vs. Godzilla movie. So overall, yeah, it's gonna be. I'm just super happy and excited. 2021 is my year. Let's go. But yeah, it all finally came out. I'm excited.
Yes, sir. 2021 is going to be way better than 2020. Justin, do you have any
Yes.
questions from the list to ask?
From the list? Not right now, but you want to go ahead and let everybody know where they can find you at, your URLs for all your social platforms, stuff like that.
I wish it was at the bottom of the link, but I don't know if it is. But you can find me on YouTube, Austin Sowell. It's just my name, Austin AUSTIN, and then SOWELL. And then I have a TikTok, Austin Sowell, with one L at the end, 2412. I like to do a lot more on there now. I'm trying to raise it. I'm trying to get to 10K on there. I'm just trying to grow it. What else do I got? Freaking my Instagram, bro. Austin Sowell _ it's everything Austin Sowell. I'm trying to represent my name. So yeah, Austin Sowell. Go check that out. But I've just been posting a lot on there to keep up everything I've been doing. So yeah, that's everything. You can go check out Twitch. So yeah.
Absolutely. And so everybody, Nerdy at the end of the video is going to, or the live stream is going to have the links in the description. Please go ahead, drop a follow, like, send them a message saying, hey, you're from the Nerdy fam. We're just coming to show you some support.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Hashtag Nerdy Nation.
Absolute.
All right, so
For sure.
starting with your first question. Tell us about your Instagram journey.
All right. So my Instagram journey. All right. Well, I started an Instagram a while ago, and it used to be called Cappy_Squad or something like that. And that used to be, honestly, I got that name used to be everything. That used to be my whole brand name. It used to be my YouTube. It's called Cappy, and like if you even like look at little paparazzi interviews of other people, they're like, do you know about the Cappy Squad or something like that? And I kind of got rid of that for now. I have the name represented, but I don't want my channel names or my Instagram name to be that anymore, because I want my name to be represented, Austin Sowell, so people can recognize me more. So that's why I deleted it, but got rid of the name, changed it. But yeah, it used to be called that. I had like 300 followers when I first started. I didn't grow at all, mainly just people from school on Instagram. And then I've been on and off the past years with content, what I put out for anything. So I've just, it kind of led up all till last year during quarantine. And the whole Gavin Magnus thing happened, which I'll get to obviously in a little. And it boosted my Instagram and everything. I started posting more. Instead of just clips that I would post for my YouTube videos, I started posting a lot more like pictures and things like that. More of what people, do today. And my Instagram. But yeah, that's pretty much all with the Instagram. I mean, my YouTube is the biggest thing, but yeah, my Instagram's still going up. Hopefully, because I think that's where I'm getting a lot of my following from now. Either from the Instagram, most people are going there first, or they're seeing me off of TikTok, because TikTok is a great way to obviously grow for exposure. But yeah, definitely the Instagram is growing right now, and they have all the new rules, the Reels thing. It's very helpful.
So yeah, tell us about the one time you met Logan Paul in his video.
I met Logan Paul on my birthday back in like 2017. Dang, that was a long time ago. It's already 2021. But yeah, I met him back then. He was super cool. I was around that apartment. That area in Hollywood, I just loved going there ever since I first met him. And that was like, something I would actually do every year for my birthday, is I would go back to that area where I met him and kind of just be like, yo, this is where, I like the area. And I'm the type of person, I'm a city guy. I love anything near the city. So I met him there. There's a place called the W in Hollywood. He used to live there. We went there. I was basically sitting in the lobby for just hours. I was keeping in touch with one of the guys that he invited out from a different state for this music video. This chubby kid from back a while ago. I don't know if I forget what his name is, but he was very, energetic and everything. He was a very cool guy. I reached out to him and he said he was going to come out there, and I actually met him up there. When he was in the lobby, and he was going to tell me, like when Logan. Walking outside, I swear to God, I just walked at the best time. I walked right out from the opposite direction, because there's like a lobby and then there's the residence part. He walked out of the residence part, Logan, right when I came out of the lobby, and I met him. He was very energetic, and obviously, and that was like the first time where I was like, yo, in person I could do collabs, or in person I could actually see and meet these people, and I just got very like into it. It was really fun for me. So I started realizing, yo, like these are real people. They're not just off of the screen, And then I started, doing things, and that's kind of where it led me to like getting the personality I kind of have a little today.
So what are your points of views? How do you think Logan Paul was back then when you first met him to what he is now?
I think he was like, at the time, I thought he was really good at putting on a character. He knew what he was doing. And like, whether you hated him or not, or disliked him or not, he put something on from, he came from Vine, went straight to YouTube, took off. That's what a lot of these TikTokers are doing now, but he did that, and I think it worked out really well. He had a great personality. I mean, character at least. I think he did. Not everyone's gonna like it, but I think he did what he did, and it worked. And he was all around Hollywood, you know, like this crazy little guy or this crazy guy. And I don't know. I just think it kind of was like a interesting time for YouTube. It was very like everywhere. He was going places, and he was, you know.
Yes.
Even though, you know, most of his following was from Vine. Now I would say I follow him a little, you know, over time. I was like, yo, I want him to, you know, go back again. I honestly don't like him as much anymore. I just think he's way too, you know, like level-headed. Like he's just like, he can't go, you know, over the barrier, and he has to kind of, you know, control himself, obviously. But I don't know. I missed it how he used to be, because with his podcast, I like seeing how real he is and stuff like that, you know. But it's just because I like people like that. But it's just he's not, you know, he doesn't put on a show for me anymore. So I'm kind of out when it comes to watching. I want entertainment.
All right.
Exactly. So, with the Logan Paul subject, I know we've all been around the issue that he's going through, especially with the, unfortunately, I hate to say it, the video he posted that pretty much got him almost banned from YouTube and stuff like that. What is your point of view about that video?
Well, I watched it when it first came out, and I was like obviously a lot smaller. This was a long time ago. This was like what? This was like New Year's Day or something, and it was going over. And I you know, I was like scrolling through his videos. I was like, oh, he posted a new video. I didn't get to see it yet, and it was like 5 hours already posted. So I was like, all right, he titled it whatever, something suicide force. I'm sorry I had to say it, but I pressed it, and I was like, all right, I don't know what's gonna happen. I was just interested, and then I was like, dang, it actually happened. And I was just like, I don't really know what to put from that or take from that, because I didn't know what the overall reaction from that was gonna be. And I think that's kind of what, you know, changed everything in my mind. But at first I was like, okay, that definitely shouldn't have really been filmed. But you know, he does things like that a lot, especially back then. And I don't know, it definitely changed him. I mean, look at how he is now. He's totally different. And
Yeah.
I was like, yo, it did something. I wish it wouldn't, if something had happened like that, it didn't happen as soon, but it did. And now he's very different. But what I was gonna say though is, I think it changed like a lot of other people, not just him. You know what I mean? Like I 100% took effect from that. Like after everything, because at my time he was like my hero. I'm gonna be honest. Like he was someone I always looked up to. It was like, bro, this guy is so good at what he does. You know, even if it was, you know, stupid or whatever. And then, you know, throughout, because it was 2017 was a great year for me, and it happened that was like the day right when it went into 2018, and that year was not the best year for me, and that started it off as well. But like I just, yeah, it, you know, I was looking back at it, it was like, you know, he learned it, and I'm happy that, you know, he was able to bounce back from that. It took him a while, but you know, how does it, you know, of course it's gonna take that long. You know, it, like, who doesn't it take that long for? But yeah, you know, it was unfortunate. He's very different now. I wish he had a little of that character from back then now. Unfortunately he doesn't, but you know, at least he's not doing anything very stupid anymore. But I you know, I used to enjoy how he was. Right now it's like, all right, podcast is cool, but you know, he's trying to focus for his Mayweather stuff, and I watch it because I love boxing. Boxing's my favorite sport. So yeah, I don't know, but just overall, I'm you know, he's grown, so I'm happy about that.
And I mean, it's just, whatever you take from it, you have to realize that that's something you honestly should not have done. I hate to say it, because in the culture where that was located at, they take highly offensive to disrespecting the dead, even though it was what you said. I mean, I don't want to say it because it's such a touchy subject and stuff like that, especially with all the mental health issues that America and the world are having right now, especially during just last year during COVID. But as long as we take from it saying this is not something to mess around with, we need to grow stronger as people.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I agree 100% on that. Yeah.
So, on the topic of being influencers and stuff like that, Logan Paul being such a huge influencer from Vine. Yes, I remember Vine. I'm that old. Let's just say, what have you learned from being a popular influencer online so far?
I mean, I don't think I'm anywhere near popular, but I'd say at least I have an idea before I ever get into like the big stages of anything. I mean, I've gone, I've done a few acts that have gone several million views through TikTok and stuff like that. But I mean, I've always just been like, I'm gonna do stuff to a limit and make sure like, it's seen, and if it's funny, then it's funny. But I know that, anything I do obviously is gonna be seen by people. And if someone takes it the wrong way, there's a borderline between if that's wrong or not, and it really just depends. Like before I do anything, I have to check in with everybody. But like, do you think this is actually something I should do? If it's on the line of being something maybe I shouldn't do. But I always like to at least think before I do things. Sometimes I have to just go straight for it and get it done. But most of the time now, especially from last year, a lot of things that have happened, I'm just like, yeah, let me just do it. But I think there's like a lot of pressure with like me trying to just get out content and stuff like that, to where like it's like you have to do it. But at times I just be like, if there's something that you have to do, just do it to the best extent that you can, and make sure you don't offend anybody. Because at the end of the day, I'm not trying to hurt someone. I mean, this is literally just to give people entertainment, and at first it was like positive vibes. So I'm just trying to do that. So I learned a lot from especially things. I've learned so much from especially the whole Logan Paul stuff. Just watching it before I would actually do stuff. I would be like, yo, now I know how to approach something if it ever happened to me, and at least I have a better idea. I mean, obviously you can't be that prepared for anything, but it's just I have an idea.
So
I mean, every day is just a surprise. It doesn't matter if you woke up and an hour later you're walking down a street and something bad happened. It's just taking it one step at a time, making sure right from wrong, stuff like that. And I mean, you've learned from past experiences from these famous artists and stuff like that. Maybe I shouldn't be doing that type of stuff. I want to be able to provide entertainment, and that's what influencers are doing nowadays, is just providing entertainment.
Yeah, exactly. And it's like, because I also do a little acting too, and I just love the responsibility, or you being able to use your own mind and and put it to your own content, because 20 years ago most people didn't have that ability. So I mean, or at least 30 years ago. So but yeah, what I mean, like I'm just trying to make the best out of it. I love creating entertainment for people, especially now when I have like fan pages making little things for me. So it really hypes me up. It's a good motivational thing right there.
Exactly.
What do you miss from past squads, and do you have any tea from the old family?
Oh. I sound like the paparazzi gamer. No shots, but yeah. I mean, I don't really have any drama of anybody. I mean, I obviously went on Hollywood Fix. I said what I said. I wasn't trying to offend anybody. There was a lot of drama. I don't think people really understand how much drama there was 2 or 3 months ago. It's absolutely ridiculous. People were showing up at my house. I had Gavin, yelling at these people saying, bro, don't even get near me. His mom would start calling me and my friends and start saying, you can't call us or whatever, and she would be yelling at us. And they had all their drama, which was, and I could say most of this, but like, they had their drama in the big house where people were actually looking at, and then there's a lot of drama under that was happening where I was put, and there was a lot of small little things that were happening, like some. I'm not gonna obviously mention the names, but there was some people on the side, and kind of that started this whole thing with me and Gavin, and they kind of got in the middle of it. Somehow they were at the house when I was there for that one shoot when I he went into the house, we didn't. Me and my boy Ahmed, and there was a lot of tension between us. And Gavin was talking a little crap about him behind. I could say this by the way, but he was talking a little crap, and he knows this. And we had to act super nice to the guy that we knew we didn't get along with, and he just showed up there without us even knowing. And from then, it kind of just turned into this whole thing where like Gavin probably was like alerted and be like, maybe we don't want to talk to these people as much anymore because they're just trying to use us for clout or stuff like that and whatever. Which was definitely nothing I did. I mean, I've known Gavin, you know, or his parents and his family since like 2018, maybe 2017. So I'm not, you know, using them. I never was using them. But other people who came involved from, especially the TikTok world, because those people are very clout oriented. They just use people for, you know, big views and stuff like that. Not saying I don't, but I'm just, a lot of them do. So when they got involved, a lot of those type of people, I'm not gonna obviously name them, but they kind of ruined the whole relationship I had with the whole GoFam and people in that house. Gavin was the only one I really talked to, other than Mamie Walker and Solo sometimes. Solo's he's a great guy. And I recently actually talked to him to figure out where the other house location was. But then I figured out all the other ones from other people. And yeah, I had a good relationship, but bringing other people in kind of ruined some of the things I could have done, you know? Because I feel like if I didn't bring, because now it's like, it's starting to get ridiculous to the point where like, it was just me, right? I had my friends who aren't very big on social media or whatever. I had them do a Coke video. It was like a fake, you know, cocaine prank, blah, blah, blah. You know, it was based on Coke. Like we were gonna have a bag and whatever. We went up to his house, to the car. He was like, no, we don't want it, blah, blah. It got a few views. That was a good video. From there, I knew Brian. I kept in touch with him, some other people. They remembered me. His mom remembered me. And then I had the idea to do the thing with the, you know, going to his second house and doing the, can I join the GoFam? Because I thought it would be, you know, something creative. No one else was really doing it. And he was starting to grow at the time. I was like, you know, this is a good opportunity. So I went over there. I brought my friend that has a TikTok. His name is Ahmed. He had like 60K at the time on there because I was looking at TikTokers who I knew, because I knew TikTokers. I was trying to get back into the public eye because I lost it from 2019 and years before that. So I was just, you know, I had a few movies I was doing. I was trying to get back up there so people could see me. So I was like, how about this? What if I get a TikToker or something like that? Because TikTokers are getting big views right now. They're more in the mainstream view and, you know, media right now than anyone else, especially YouTubers. So I was like, let me get one of them, come with me to LA, do something with them, start to, you know, bring more, you know, interaction with people and stuff like that. And then I had him do that video with me. And from there, it kind of just turned into chaos. I'm not blaming him or anything, but I'm just saying from there, a lot of other people got involved because of, you know, his personality, my personality. They probably shouldn't have. And I'm saying up to like 30 people. To the, you know, they're literally in group chats today. Like they still ring me. Like right now, I get like thousands, and I don't even know who half of them are, but they're just clout chasers. So I'm not here to do anything with them. I'm just trying to, you know, do what's good for myself and continue. But, you know, me and Ahmed are still good friends. We talk all the time. I'm just trying to not let other people get in front of what I did, you know, because they're using it. And I feel like a lot of people in those situations actually talk to Gavin more than I do. And I was the one who, you know, started all that. So, you know, at times it kind of just like a little frustrating, but you know, it is what it is. I'm just trying to grow what I can, even if it's not with them anymore. I'll go to a totally different subject.
So, like, speaking about the GoFam, were you ever in GoFam? And if you were, how long were you in the GoFam?
I've thought about that many times. If I was, I wouldn't leave because I'm loyal. I mean, obviously, I can never predict what would happen. So, if something would happen, I would be like, Gavin, like, I'm not here to you know, do anything to you. This is nothing effective. You obviously can't expect anything. But I'm not the type of person that's going to leave him just because of my name or other people. And obviously in the moment, I can see a lot of things like that happening anyways, because, you know, like people do that all the time. Like obviously they had the Brooklyn situation. in my opinion, she has a really huge ego, but yeah, it's all right. But you know, people like that, that's just everything in the business. You know, everything in the industry you have to deal with. So, uh, I at least have a common sense barrier where I'm like, I'm not gonna just leave you. You know, like Gavin, you put this together. You invited me. You were nice to do that. I'm not here to just backstab you. You know, if there's anything, it would be because you needed me or I had other issues in my life. So, great thing to have to be in. You know, the open. But yeah, it's just you obviously see people grow huge in that group, but that's not my goal. My goal is to grow it overall, because if you bring someone like Elijah, he was just brought into it, and I think he's doing a great job at representing what he does. I mean, he has a good personality. He does acting and other things, sort of things like that, and you know, and I think I have a pretty good view like that too, because I'm in other things than just YouTube. So I mean, I could be like, yo, I'm part of the GoFam, people don't know it. I think I did that. Like in my city, I live in a small city, you know, close to the suburb of LA. And I'm gonna say probably no one at my school knew who Gavin Magnus is. Now everyone knows me because I know Gavin Magnus, and they're like, yo, Gavin Magnus is cool. And I'm saying like several hundred kids, like, you know, just in my school, maybe even 1,000, but overall. And because they watched me, and I was like, you know, if I could do that with just a little city, I mean, I feel like I could do that, you know, just to unite people. I could, you know, show people like other things
So
overall
what's your
in
message
the,
you're trying to send on your YouTube?
you know,
channel?
city.
What's your message you want to
Um,
spread?
Well, I mean, obviously, I think the number one thing is because this was something that I always felt was like to never give up overall, and that's like a huge one to me. That's always been a huge thing for me, because I wouldn't be obviously doing what I'm doing if I had given up, especially a year or two ago when I was not in the best states of my life and I had a lot of issues. So, I mean, you know, I wouldn't be how I am right now. And I just, you know, I always see like things like, yo, don't give up because you don't know what's gonna happen in the future. And that's what I would like to say to everybody else, especially if they watch me. I mean, if you're doing something, you don't know where that could bring you in the next year or two. And I mean, especially if you have huge passion for it. I have huge passion for what I do, fortunately. So I just used it to the best I can, and I mean, I love doing it. So if you know, like I said, if I had given up a year ago, who knows? I probably would be still doing stuff in school, and probably half the people in my school could care less about what I'm doing or stuff like that. But now I actually have people looking at me like, yo, you know, I really appreciate what you're doing. I think you're doing a cool thing and you're grinding. And I have teachers coming up to me and they're like, bro, who would have known? Because a lot of them looked at me like, especially me, I felt like 3 or 4 years ago, especially when I was in elementary school, you would have no idea. I was so shy. I would literally say nothing, do nothing. I was just like, I don't even know what I want to do. I don't want to be near. Everyone else was like doing some like, you know, freaking basketball and stuff like that. And I gotten that a little, then I broke my fingers and stuff and I had some issues. Then I was like, all right, screw it. I'm just going to do full-time YouTube. Other people were like, oh, okay, good luck at that. It worked, I think, pretty well. I mean, I'm doing really good right now. So, you know, now they're all looking at me like, yo, when can I be in the next video? So I think I've gone far. That's my main goal. Just don't give up. That's all I'm saying.
Well, that's good to know.
Yeah.
How and when did you meet Gavin, and are you guys still friends?
Okay. All right. So I met Gavin. I met his mom in 2018. I didn't meet him till last year. Probably like at the beginning of the year, and because I had known other YouTubers before him, personally, and that's what kind of, you know, helped, because they told him about me. So then I did that video on him, and he was like, oh, he looked familiar. But then he left, and then his mom recognized me. So it was until like last year that I met him, and I still talk to him. I mean, here, let me see. He left me on scene like let me see, like 21 hours ago.
Just
so
wondering,
that's
do you
good to
also
know.
talk to Riker and other members of the Go?
Riker?
Like Sophie?
I talked to the only other member I talked to probably is Walker and Coco sometimes, but the people who have left, I don't really think they care about me, and which is fine. I mean, I don't really talk to them either, but it's just I don't the ones who have left are the ones who are kind of just not being seen the most. I don't really talk to that much. It's just the ones that I know have good personalities. Because I love talking to YouTubers overall. It doesn't matter like how big you are or anything. And I think that's what I tried to make Gavin understand. That I'm not here to because you're a big YouTuber. I'm here because I like what you do, and I like to see what you do. And when I first did this, saw him in person, I was like, bro, this is really cool. So I was like, I like hanging out with you. I thought we kind of vibed the first time. I thought it was doing good, and I think he saw that too. But there's just other people who got involved, started harassing him, and it kind of changed the whole view of who I look like, even though I'm not the one who said to do that.
Do you also know like Aiden Prince, Aiden Nikas, and stuff like them from the Piper Squad?
Aiden. Yeah, I know Aiden. Piper Squad. I'm actually gonna do something with their squad soon. That's for sure because I've talked to some people in that group a little, but it's not. It's just I don't know when. I don't know exactly what, but I just know that I'm gonna do something with their squad for sure because they seem like cool people. So yeah.
Okay.
Break this.
So,
yeah.
What motivated you to do your vlog?
Probably school, because I'd be in school all day and be like there for like 6 or 7 hours. I'd be like, I'm tired of this stuff, so I just want to get out of it and motivate me. And it motivated me to do more, on my videos, because I would be stuck, doing homework for like 3-4 hours after school, which is kind of ridiculous. And I'd be like, bro, I need a break, or I need something to refresh myself. So then I just go straight to maybe editing or talking to people, trying to produce something, or get something ready for the future. And yeah, it works sometimes. It just I don't know. I need a lot more. I need to do a lot more. But yeah, that definitely motivates me, and the people who support me, obviously. Like people who support me. Because I didn't have that like a year ago. Like now, it really helps me. I got these fan page edits, and knowing that you have at least some media coverage of people over you watching you helps a lot for my energy level. Because my energy level throughout the days is like I'm pretty much like this the whole day. I'm just like typing whatever, doing whatever, just trying to get it done. As long as I'm getting it done, I don't have to look good until I'm actually on camera. And that's what it is for most people, especially if you have to deal with that stuff all day. So it already set, then I have to look good, and be like, hey, I'm ready. But yeah, that's pretty much all most of the motivation I get. So yeah.
Okay. Now, are you going to be is there anything planned for the future with your vlogs? Any new people you're going to be in videos with in the future?
Yeah. So I don't know if I really want to say exactly who for one of these guys, but I just say my boy Nathan. I'm not going to say everything because I know people are going to be watching this later and be like, who's this kid you're trying to collab with? But because then they're going to start hitting him up. I'm just trying to, peacefully collab with this guy. I've talked to him for like 2 months. I've been a huge fan of this guy for a long time, probably like 3 years. During all the Logan Paul stuff. So I have a few things planned with him that we're going to be going over. I'm a little sick right now. I don't know if you could tell at all. So I can't really go out right now. But once I'm back and recuperated, I'll definitely go out with him. He was at Catalina the other day. I want to go, but we're gonna film something when he comes back.
Speaking
and,
of
we're all
Catalina,
chill. So yeah.
Yeah, speaking of Catalina, your new house tour, that was really amazing.
Yeah, you like my house?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like. Yeah, the house is. I love that house. I mean, I'm so happy. I mean, I also didn't like buy it or anything, but like, bro, like I like it because I can just go there and be like, yay, I have like a second location to film, and it's also because I'm the type of person.
Is that like your main house or like your content house?
It's like a content house. So it's like a second, where I can actually do it. And it's a little smaller, so I think it fits more people. But it's cool because you have the ocean view. You have everything else. You have the area. I put a little money into it. I love it. I just think it's perfect. This house is more like a family house, obviously. Like, look, like it's my room. Like, yeah. I kind of want to. I like this hat. But yeah, I like. I think that works perfectly for filming, especially when you have the views. I like it, you know what I mean? But yeah, it's gonna be a huge hassle trying to get people out there. I'm gonna tell you that for a fact, because it's a while from now. It's far from where I live. I'm in the suburb area of LA. Um, yeah, so it's far. It's further
So
towards
how
the
was
ocean,
your
obviously.
Hawaii trip? How did that go?
Hawaii trip.
Yeah, your
Was that for
King Kong.
the filming?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I love that. Oh my god, that brings back memories. That's when I could actually go outside and have a good time. Because yeah, but I went on a plane. Worst plane trip of my entire life because I've been on many planes, trust me. And all these people are like tied up. We're all the freaking plane is going up and down. I don't even know. And we're going all the way to Honolulu. And that plane trip was horrible. I'm just tell you that. But we got there. It was the best thing ever. Like I think they commented the first 2 days we stayed in like this nice hotel, and it was by the ocean. It was a really cool resort. I forget what it was called. But then the second or third day they bring us out to like this private like apartment type thing. It's kind of like a condo thingy, whatever, but it was exclusive just to the people who work on the set. So the whole place was like basically rented out for everybody who's working on the set. One of the nicest places I think I've ever stayed at. Like it's kind of in the middle of the city, but you have access to the beach and stuff like that, and it's super private, nice. They have like the huge galaxy pool that like goes over several levels, like the water goes down, and the rooms are super nice. They're very nice. Like they're huge, like bigger than this house. Like was how big the room was, and this is a big house. So yeah, that was very fun. That we went out with some friends that my mom bring out as well, and we went to some of the like sushi places, some really nice places to the beach, to go eat. We went out, and then the only thing that was that's before I had my work permit, like the original one. And I worked like I think we got there like they bring you like those big vans or whatever. They brought us at like 4 p.m. To one of these places next to like the pier. I forget what they call it, something port, because I guess those King Kong or whatever like destroyed stuff around the port. So we were doing a little scene there, and we got there at 4 p.m. and they would have food and whatever. They would give us like some lunch, and I didn't eat anything earlier in the day. They give us lunch, and then they wouldn't give us dinner till like 1 in the morning. I swear, like we would have to stay there till like at least 6 or 8 in the morning. And the first day that I did that, I totally messed up and forgot that because they told us originally to get sleep, during the day, and then we're gonna be filming in the morning. And that's before I had the work permit, so I was allowed to go past 10 p.m. and because it was a different state, and I did that, and I was so exhausted, sleeping half of the time. When we were filming, I was sleeping in the back where the dressing room thing was. Not the best, obviously the most fun parts, but most things when you film aren't that fun anyways. You have to wait forever. So it was just a fun experience overall being
So
in Honolulu and seeing
do you have
people.
any like back behind the scenes secrets for the filming of King Kong?
In like what way? Like, do I talk to people or what?
Yeah, like do you know the actors? Do you have any conversation with the actors and stuff like that?
Oh, uh, I mean, I didn't know them that well. The only person I knew, well, I know Millie Bobby Brown. I've talked to her a few times, but I don't talk to her like at all now. Like I don't know her personally or anything. I just talked to her a few times when she was there, and because that was the scene I was in that little group where we were all talking, and then he came out of nowhere. I forget, either King Kong or Godzilla. One of them came out, and they were supposed to be destroying next to the port and throwing ships. I don't even, but we were all funny, So the thing was, I talked to some of them. They were really cool. Millie Bobby Brown, I don't really know her other than the Stranger Things thing. I didn't even actually watch that. That makes me look really bad right now. But yeah, I didn't watch it. But the person that I did know though, and I talked to pretty well, his name is Julian. Bro, he's such a good person to work with. He was on the Deadpool 2 movie. Oh my god, I love that. He played such a good scene in that too. But he was such a cool guy. He's a very nice guy too. So he was there. He's chill. He did his part. They were all eating. We were inside this room, and talking a little, but that was like 3 years ago almost. So it's been a
So,
while. But yeah,
so what's your goal for 2021? Is it better than 2020? Anything you have in mind, like for YouTube channel, stuff like that?
well, every year has to be better than the one before, or at least it has to be a learning year in some way. I even if I'm not gonna do something huge, you know, oh, like I learned something this year that I didn't last year. But I'm always trying to grow. Every It gave me a lot of opportunity because I was always in school and I was trying to get out of that school zone because school was not doing good for me. And then the whole COVID pandemic, everything happened. And it gave me a lot more time to think, a lot more time to do things on my own, a lot more time to produce things and work on it. And then I started like going above what I thought I could. COVID really helped me. It really did. I honestly, some people, and I don't know why. I don't know if it's like a curse or what. Some people's like worst times are usually some of my best moments. Not in that way, you know what I mean? But as in like I for some reason I just benefit a lot from when other things aren't going good. It's not like I don't know like the whole pandemic thing. I know a lot of people were doing good though from the pandemic. They had extra time to do things and work on themselves, which I did. I 100% worked on myself, and it helped so much because before the pandemic, I had like 100 subscribers. Now I have like 1,500. So I mean, I worked a little on that. I definitely, and then I did the TikTok stuff. I worked with some close friends. I was just like, I was very excited to work on myself and be like, yo, it actually worked. I got somewhere with it. So yeah, I don't. What was the other part of the question? I totally forgot. I have short-term memory.
It's
Give me a
for
second.
it's for the
Yeah,
YouTube
we were
channel.
actually just going to ask about if how has your channel been since
Mm,
COVID? Has it grown either
mhm.
positively or negatively? But it seems like you
Definitely
pretty
grown.
much answered that.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah, it's growing. It's definitely doing good. I'm just trying to keep the views up and watch time. That's all.
Absolutely, absolutely. So in this segment, we're going to go ahead and try and bring in some of our members of Discord, see if they want to ask you some questions.
For
Nerdy, would you
sure.
like to go ahead and bring a couple of them in?
Sure, I'll bring it up a little bit. And if anyone wants to ask questions, please feel free to join a Discord.
And he's back.
Hello.
So,
It's like a regular thing with your internet. Every podcast.
yeah.
What?
So who are we bringing in?
Every podcast his internet likes to spaz out and where he flags a little. As you could tell from me,
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
lagging right now.
Wait, am I lagging?
No, he
Yeah.
was.
I was.
Oh, he was. Oh, oh, I didn't see that. I'm looking at the stream too, so I see it now. Yeah, I see what you're saying. But yeah.
So,
Oh my
How
god,
about
this
we-
hair is making me mad, bro.
How about you bring some people in?
Oh my
Justin?
God.
I know you know a lot of people. You can get like 2 or 4. I'm gonna join. All right, Pilot.
okay.
Pilot, join the Discord. And we'll
One
bring you in.
second. This crap is pissing.
All right, we'll be in a be right back segment.
All right, cool. I'm back. All right, what was I supposed to do? Huh? Oh, okay,
Who
cool.
is it? Can you hear us? All right, perfect. So, do you have any questions, or Austin? Sorry.
Oh.
Help me. Do you have any questions for Cappy?
I like.
Or Austin. You could either or name or Austin.
Yeah, I know, right? Bro, my views are getting horrible right now.
You know what? Let's just move on to a segment with Justin, the hustle segment.
That's not much of a hustle. It's just 10 random facts or 9 random facts. So in today's segment, I'm going to talk about California because that's where you guys are from, and
Let's
that's
get
where
it.
I'm from originally.
Let's go.
So, did you guys know that California is actually the avocado capital of the world?
Yes, sir. I knew that.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah.
They are the world's largest. They actually have an avocado festival to celebrate
Yeah.
about it.
I get yeah.
It's funny because I just saw a video today saying that avocados can be turned into plastic or something like that.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? I didn't know that.
All
That's
right.
cool.
Well, did you know in 1964, San Francisco's cable cars were named the first moving National Historic Landmark?
A cable car? Oh,
Yeah,
that's right. I've seen those go to the city.
The cable cars, that's the first ever national moving historic landmark.
They still have those.
And if you don't know
Yes,
what a
they
cable
do.
car is, just look at Mr. Rogers' little like toy car in the beginning segment.
Oh, oh yeah, I know what you're talking about now.
Now,
Oh, I knew.
Austin, have you heard of the Hollywood Bowl?
Yes. Wait, you mean the
Okay.
one in Hollywood, right?
Obviously,
Yes,
with the
the
name.
bowl. Oh yeah, but the bowl, like the where they perform.
Yeah. Did you
Yeah,
know it's
I
the
do.
world's
I've been there.
largest, or not the world's, the largest
World's largest,
outdoor
yeah.
amphitheater in the U.S.? It opened in 1922.
Really? I knew it was big. Obviously, it's huge. I mean, I went to see a lot of concerts there.
That's
but
what she said.
That's big. Yeah. Well, yeah, but yeah, it's big. I know it is. I keep saying it's that. I don't know why I keep saying that, but yeah, it is. It's it's big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, with the Golden Gate Bridge, did you know that everybody likes to go there because it's so popular? But originally, they all thought the design was ugly.
Sounds familiar, actually. That someone said
Wasn't
that
that
was
the Eiffel
ugly.
Tower?
But I mean,
The Golden
But
Gate
for the-
Bridge?
huh?
No, the same thing. They said the same thing for the Eiffel Tower. There was like a big hunk of metal.
It was ugly.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. He's right. He's right. That's true.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
but I've never been to the Golden Gate Bridge.
I never knew this one. Do you remember Windows XP Vista, the main screen with the green hills and stuff?
No.
It's the main wallpaper when you get a new PC or something from like.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, did you know that photo was actually taken in Napa Valley? I didn't.
Wait, really? I didn't know that. No, I had no clue.
So let's see. California is the birthplace of the internet. In 1969, the first
Yeah.
ARPANET message was sent from UCLA site. The first message, hello. He meant to say
Of course it
login,
was.
but then the system crashed.
Oh, well, of course it was California. California is like the entertainment capital of literally everything over here. But like yeah, everything regarding media is over there. Especially if you want to talk about I want to say this to everybody: go to Hollywood Boulevard and see the type of people that are walking down the street. A lot of characters. Let me tell you that. And so yeah, that just shows Hollywood's king of freaking entertainment, especially California. You know what I mean? LA represent.
Now, do you guys know the name of the world's largest tree?
Oh, it's in what's it called, Yosemite, right? Or Yellowstone.
Mm.
It's a big, thick tree with a big door in it. You drive a car, right?
No.
No.
Do you want to know its name?
Old Grateful.
Nope.
Sierra Madre?
Nope. Its name is General Sherman, and it lives in
Sherman?
Sequoia National Park
Sequoia.
at nearly
Oh,
200.
Sequoia.
At nearly 270 feet tall and a circumference of 102 feet. That's a big tree.
100.
That's a big one.
102 feet? Bro,
That's just the
I've
circumference.
never heard something. Dang.
And then we all know
Here.
Death Valley is the hottest, dirtiest, and lowest national park in the country.
Oh, like that.
Yeah. Oh, I want. Yo, Death Valley.
Isn't that where like
I'll say
Coachella
that.
is?
I
every
like
year?
that place.
No, that's in Brazil or something
imagine.
like that.
Coachella
It gets so hot in Death Valley. I thought Coachella was in, what do you call it?
Valley.
Something California. Oh my god. Yeah, what is it? Where?
This where Coachella was in.
Oh.
No, it was just in somewhere last year. That's why.
Yeah, but I thought it was. Where's it? Oh, Indio. That's where it is. Indio. I was about to say. Indio is cool. I've never been there, but I know it's. I've heard it.
So let's get back to the questions.
Yeah.
Okay,
Right.
Austin,
Here,
what's your
I'm just
favorite
trying to-
food or favorite country and favorite color?
All right. Favorite food. All right. Favorite food. Huh. Favorite food. Oh, this is like why is this so hard for me? All right. Well, I do like seafood. Anything with seafood, I like seafood. So maybe like something like salmon. I eat salmon a lot. I'm healthy. But that's actually not true. I'm not that healthy. But when it comes to other food, maybe like I love Mexican food, but I also love Peruvian food because I'm like half Hispanic. So I love Peruvian food. Like it's just bro, I love Peruvian food. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, Peruvian food is great. Anything of that. The other day I just had Peruvian food, and yeah, I just love it. Anything with that, and if it's a healthy option, like I said, I would eat seafood. But yeah, what was the other question?
You like your favorite food,
Favorite
animal, country, and animal?
Oh, favorite.
Yes.
Okay, my favorite country is obviously the U.S. It's a fact. America. Let's get it. Flag. I have a flag somewhere. I don't know where it is. But yeah. I don't know where it is. I have to find it. But yeah, definitely America. And my favorite animal.
Color and animal.
Oh my god, I was thinking about this. Color's green. My favorite color is green. I've thought about this one. I thought about before. I knew someone was gonna ask me this. My favorite. What is it called?
Animal.
God, now I forgot it. My short-term memory is horrible. All right.
What's your favorite animal?
Doggy.
I don't know. I want to say a tiger, but no. Like a pet one or like what? Or
Just
overall?
animal in
Animal in
general.
general.
I like my dog, Ricky.
Rick
He's
Bob.
cool. He's Chihuahua. Yeah.
Can we see your
Yeah.
dog real quick?
I can go get him if you want.
Alright.
He's in the other room.
We'll wait.
This is funny. All right. I have a live stream, so this is gonna be funny. All right. Here. All right. Yeah. Everyone, just chill. I'll be right back.
He said
Oh
live
my
stream.
god. So now we can see two views for my phone and on the live stream and on the. Let's get it.
He said live stream.
Ricardo.
All right, let's just go ahead and talk about him. Austin is an amazing influencer. Guys, go check him out in the description below. I just updated it right now. His link is down below. Go subscribe, show your love, and type in the comments, Nerdy Nation.
Man, he lagged
I lagged.
a little bit.
Oh.
Well, just on Discord. I don't know about the stream.
No, stream's alright. Oh, your full face. That should be off. There you go. Let's see your subscriber below. Brave Pod.
My dog's right here. Let's get it, Ricardo.
It's a little.
That's my
ankle
dog.
biter.
He is a Chihuahua. I think you can tell.
Chihuahua.
That.
Hua.
I can't hear you at all. Hello. Okay.
Chihuahua.
It's
See
a
my dog?
Chihuahua.
He looks so on here. He looks so tiny. He looks really scary too. But he looks so tiny on here, and he's actually really big. Like he's heavy, bro.
No, he looks pretty big. I mean, not
He
for a
is.
Chihuahua or anything.
He is for a Chihuahua. Chihuahuas are usually tiny.
Yeah.
So adorable. He looks so adorable.
He is tiny. I mean, he's not that tiny. All right, I think he's getting mad now. I'm gonna put him down. Stop him.
He's gonna bite his ankles.
Bro, you're heavy.
Oh, he's happy. Small dogs, big, full of heartness.
Yeah, I don't think he was gonna stay. He was gonna leave either way. Alright.
Right, let's
I'm
get
back.
to a new segment
What's
called
connection?
Challenges segment, where we ask you to do a challenge and we join you if it's possible. Are you down?
Alright.
Are you okay?
Sure.
All right, let's do a
For
drawing.
sure. I mean, it just depends.
Just
A
do it-
drawing challenge.
Yes. Justin's gonna give us a topic. All four of us are gonna draw this.
Alright, cool.
Topic. I have to
My
join.
dog is.
I didn't plan for this. Ouch. All
I have a
right.
red
So
pencil.
draw something that you love about California.
Oh, easy. Oh, this is good, bro. This is good. Let me find a picture.
You have 2 minutes.
Okay, cool.
90 seconds.
90 seconds. Holy crap! You be putting me on the spot. All right, let me see.
90 seconds is 2 minutes.
I know, still pretty quick.
Nerdy
when you look
didn't
at it in
even know
seconds,
that.
it's quicker. All right.
Starting now.
Wait, this is horrible. I'm so bad at this. Wait. No. All right. I'm sorry. I might be ranting for like the next 2 minutes.
Go
1
for
second.
it, man. It's all you.
Why would I draw that? It's literally something that I don't like. No. All right. 1 second. Well, I'm so bad at drawing. This is gonna be so funny. This is gonna be really funny because I'm horrible at drawing.
Try to do my best, but
It's gonna be perfect. Trust me. Like I'm so good at drawing.
60
You
seconds
won't even
left.
know. You won't even know. 60 seconds. Well, we were just at 90. The frick?
Yeah, it's been a minute.
also
Oh,
gonna join
sorry, I'm
us,
slow.
Justin?
I gotta draw this stuff.
No, all right.
Don't draw.
I mean, oh, it's there we go. That's,
Oh, I'm so bad
That's
at
drawing, right?
I don't even know what that
Oh,
says.
It's Hollywood, dude.
That's good. That's good.
Hollwood.
Hallwood?
Oh my God, I'm
That's
so
not
bad.
even how you spell Hollywood.
I forgot the why.
I like that too. Don't get me wrong. I like Hollywood. Hollywood's the best. bro.
Not even a drawing. You just drawed words, and you didn't even spell it right.
I forgot the
First,
why.
you didn't know a minute was 60 seconds. Now you draw a word, and you couldn't even spell it.
I also forgot the why, so it's not fair.
I drew
10 seconds.
downtown because I like downtown. I don't think you can see it. Wait, let me draw a little picture.
There you
No.
go. I fixed it. There's
Let's
a
draw
Y. There's a Y right there. I put
Where?
it- I put it in the wrong spot. Just realized that. See Y.
Oh my, that looks like an X.
One, two- This is extra commentary.
I just
Super
need-
funny. I love this.
I just need.
All right, let me stay.
Time's up.
I'm gonna put some windows. Oh
Time's up.
crap. Hello. I don't know. Well, I drew downtown because I like downtown. I like cities. Anything regarding with cities, it makes me hype. You know what I mean?
Unfortunately, I have to go with Austin with this one because unfortunately, Nerdy couldn't spell Hollywood.
Couldn't
My
spell Hollywood.
bad.
It's all right.
They didn't even
Alright.
draw a drawing. He just draw words.
Drawing is
word.
how you
Yeah.
express your
Well-
feelings. It could be anything.
Yeah. That's true. That's true. I agree with you, Ernie. I agree with him on that. That's facts. But yeah, I don't know why. Like when you're on the spot, it took me a little longer to realize what I was going to draw. I was like I was like, I know I'm going to draw. Then like it's already like 20 seconds left. I'm like, I don't know what I'm drawing, but I'm finishing it. But yeah,
Absolutely. So
yes.
let's go ahead and get back to a couple of these questions before we go ahead and end the live stream.
Mhm.
Are there any future trips planned for your vlogs or anything like that?
Trips. Oh my god, I had so many trips. Honestly though, I just want to go back to Vegas. I love Vegas, my city, bro. Vegas. It sounds weird, right? A 15-year-old saying, "Hey, I want to go to Vegas." Nah, it's true though. Vegas is nice. I love Vegas because of. I wouldn't say the people because that sounds really weird, but I say because of just the entertainment. You know, I'm about that entertainment. Anything, but don't get me wrong. I love California. I'm always in Hollywood. I used to go to Hollywood like 4 times, 5 times a week, other than being in my own city. You know, because I love where I live
Just
right now too.
wondering.
So I mean, well, I was born here.
Yeah, I was about to ask. Are you born and raised in California?
Yes, born and raised, and I'm not gonna go anywhere else. I mean, I don't want to go anywhere else. Like my goal is to be here. You know, I want to create content here, and honestly, my goal, because I'm doing a lot of future things too. I want to represent the city I'm from. I'm gonna say it because it's a big city, and I'm pretty sure half y'all won't find me here. But I'm from Pasadena, so in Pasadena, I just want to represent my city. LA to the Dinas, let's get it. LA, Dina, we call it Dina is like the Pasa, and then Dina is like the short-term word, like, if you want to say it like that. But yeah, I'm from Pasadena, so yeah, I'm just trying to represent it.
Is it your content house in Laguna or Huntington Beach?
It's yeah, it's by Laguna. It's
Yeah, because I know
it's
some
by
of the
Dana
houses
Point.
there. Yeah, I know some of the houses.
Yeah, it's by Dana Point. Yeah,
Dana
I
Point.
really like that area actually. Huh?
But
Yeah, I like that area.
Dana Point is pretty cool.
Yeah, Dana Point's super nice. I love that area. We the beginning of this year we went there for like a month just to spend the time out there. You know, see the areas, the food areas. I mean, I've been there multiple times, but I just want to. We went back to
Just in
This-
general, do you ever have a plan for like a meet and greet with people after COVID?
Yes, for sure. I've tried to do that. I mean, I used to have a Discord. As you could tell, I don't really know how to work Discord anymore. So I'm just trying to get back at that. So maybe in the future I can make a little Discord and have people join, and I could talk to them. And then in person, so I could do that, and then in person when things get back to normal, for sure I'll do something. But right now, I mean, you could tell LA is pretty shut down. It's like a ghost town. You go anywhere in freaking main areas, South LA, and I go to Inglewood a lot because I have some family there. So it's dead all around there. Even in Hollywood too, it's dead. So yeah.
What are your proudest moments ever while recording a video? Either with Gavin, the Goat Fam, or Piper Squad, or something like that. What are your proudest moments?
Proudest moments in YouTube overall, or like what I
No,
filmed?
while recording or filming.
Oh, Does it have to be with Gavin? Because there was a time where I filled up like an inflatable pool, and I got in it with cereal. We were gonna drag it down the street, but pretty much like I got in it, and it was fun because like I didn't know I could actually do that. So I was like, yeah, I did it because I didn't think it was gonna work. So other than that, I mean, I was pretty proud. It sounds really stupid, but it was proud in the moment. I was happy. I was like, yeah, I finally got it to work. When it comes to Gavin, I mean, with the GoFam, I mean, that I was able to get in the house probably because at first, like, we had just met. I had known him kind of long term, and his mom had invited me to come to the house as well, via like a DM or something. So I was just like, "Yo, do you think I can like get into the house?" And I was able to get in. So that was something, and I filmed it. I was filming like it was. We were jokingly like, breaking into the GoFam house, but they invited us in. It's a super nice house. So yeah.
Absolutely.
So, yeah. Also, tell us about your YouTube and where people can find you, stuff like that.
Okay. On my YouTube, it's Austin Sowell. Everyone go check it out. Yeah, we go. So yeah, Austin Sowell. The TikTok, Austin Sowell with one L 2412. My Instagram, Austin Sowell _. It's AUSTIN. That's my name. And SOWELL. Go check it out.
Everybody go ahead and go follow him, leave a like, comment, and message him, or just leave a comment of where you came from Nerdy Nation, of course.
Yes, #Nerdy Nation.
Real quick, what is your favorite sport?
Oh, I like that question. Hold on. Screen got
Someone wants to ask you a quick question.
Wait, can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
So
I
he's
can't hear
actually
you
one
at
of
all.
our members. He wants to ask you a couple questions.
Hold on 1 second. He said he can't hear us.
It's like super glitchy again. No, not again. All right. Well, my favorite sport would be boxing. I mean, I don't play box. I don't obviously do boxing right now. I used to do a little of it, But boxing or basketball, either one of those, I love it. But yeah, I can't hear anything you guys are saying.
I'm not sure if it's my end, but I think you're glitching.
I can't hear a single word you're saying.
He could.
It's like
I
super
could hear
glitchy.
him.
Hello?
Alright, I can hear it.
Trying to figure
Hi.
out.
Hello. Yeah, I am
Yeah.
Beat Dragons +1.
Let's go ahead and ask your
Oh,
questions
yeah?
while he
Wait.
fixes his issue.
What
My
is
face.
No,
it? No, I can hear
Just give us 1 second.
He can hear now.
You
Ah.
can hear us? Testing?
Yeah, I can hear you guys just fine.
it. I'm just trying to figure out. Wait. So who can't hear? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
I
No,
am.
we were just waiting for you to see if you could hear us now.
Oh, I can hear you.
Now that you're back.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Go ahead and introduce yourself.
All right, Tsunami.
Yeah. Beat Dragons is gonna show up around 6:30.
Podcast will be over by then. We're about to end wrap everything up right now.
Oh, okay. Well, he said he had family issues, like he had problems going on with his family, so he just wanted me to let you guys know.
Do you have any questions for Austin before we end off the podcast?
Yeah, are you and your girlfriend actually dating? Oh,
Oh, I actually, I was just gonna make a live about this. I actually do have a girlfriend. This is kind of hard to. The fact that I'm just saying this is super funny. But yeah, I'm gonna go on the live later and explain all that. But yeah, I don't. Wait, what was the question again? If I am or not?
yeah, are you actually dating?
Yes, I am.
Oh,
I'll
okay.
put it up your live later.
Yes.
today. So let's just wrap everything up right now.
Oh.
Are you sure you don't have any other final questions, Tsunami?
No, I'm good.
All right. So thanks for joining.
All right.
You can remove them now, Justin. So Austin, this is the part where you have to do your motivational speech at the end. Probably like 2-3 minutes long. It's all right. So what kind of words of
Yeah.
motivation do you have for people who are suffering with COVID, who need more inspiration on your YouTube and need help? Need some more help starting up. What words would you tell them?
All right. All right. Can I time this? Cause I'm so bad at keeping time. All right. Well, I'd say All right. Cool. All right. Well, I'd say if you're trying to accomplish something in life, well, no matter what it is, I just say again, never quit. Always put your mind to it. I think there's a lot of people who are always, taken over by what people are saying, and you don't have to listen to them. If there's any negativity, I'd say totally just do what you can to get rid of it. Don't let people who are negative in your life. Make sure that every day that you're trying to one up what you did the day before, because that's something that's going to always keep your your mind going, and you want to make sure that you are always motivated, because that's something that's very hard to keep. And I understand if people are having issues with that you should do your best to rest, get rest, sleep. Make sure that you put your mind to everything you do, because if you don't, it's just going to come right back at you in a negative way. So I just want to, I just hope everybody, has a good day. I just want to make sure that you're always keeping positive, especially on the internet, because the internet could be a very negative place, and you want to make sure that you can spread positivity no matter what way, because it will come right back to you. And if there's any dilemma or anything that you have in your life, make sure you talk to someone about it, because it can be changed immediately. And you always want to have positive people in your life, because there's a lot of people who are trying to tear you down without you even knowing. And I just always recommend to not get in big groups, because the smaller the groups you have, the more trust you can put in people. And that's what I would say. Always stay positive, always have a good personality, a good vibe, make sure you're always like happy and excited to do things, because if you're not going to put your best effort into something. And you always want to put your 110% effort into everything you do. And I just hope everyone is positive and can live like that, because that's something that we all need in life. So yeah.
Especially after the year that we
COVID.
just had with COVID-19 and stuff like
Yes. COVID's it was a horrible year for a lot of people. I know it because I also faced a lot of things from last year. But after like I said, this is something also every time that something negative hits, it's always going to come right back and be better the next day, or at least in a few days. No matter how long it takes, it's always going to get better than it is right now if it's horrible. So I always say keep an open mindset. Never let anything get in your way, because if it does, I mean, it's just gonna ruin you. It's not gonna be good at all. And you want to make sure that you're always constantly creating, doing something, because if you don't, especially now when you have the free time to go out and do things, use it to your advantage. Because think about this, during this COVID, and while everything with COVID, once this ends, you're not going to be able to get any of this time back, and that's real of anything, because you're not going to be able to get that time back. So just please use it to your advantage. Please make sure that you have a good year, and you do everything that you want to accomplish. So
Right, thanks for joining us on the What the Hell Are We Doing podcast, episode 10. If you guys want to go ahead and join or subscribe to Austin, please feel free to. All the links are in the description below. And type in Nerdy Nation. Alright, thanks for joining us, Austin.